have the same sentiment, so let's put that on the record. You called her a liar. I never have called her a liar. Stand in your truth, I stand on it. Period. I'm sitting and I still stand on it. What you're not gonna do? No, Baltimore County ain't got on me. Sit down. Your chair is waiting for you.
Everybody, when you told me to sit down, so I'm sitting down.
Good job.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sam P, and today we're going to talk about episode 3 of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's get right into it. Y'all, this episode was crazy. We're back with Candiace, and she's mad. She's talking to the producer. She's telling him, hey, whatever you're trying to do to my husband, it's not gonna work. You can use Michael Darby for that stuff and everything. And she was just talking. Y'all know how Candiace's mouth can be little. And a part of me understood Candiace and agreed with her, but I just wish that she didn't necessarily put Michael Darby under the bus. He did what he did, we know that. And there's a lot of truth about what she's saying. I just wish that she didn't bring it up. Giselle is calm. She's calm, cool, and collected. You know why? Because she achieved what she wanted. She wanted Candiace to be riled out. So now she has a storyline made, you know. The other ladies are wondering what's going on, even though they know really well what's going on, because at this point, everybody knows how Miss Giselle Bryan operates. And Candiace decided to leave. And I was like, good job, Candiace, because we know how she is when she gets upset. She was going to get riled up, and even she said it was going to be a and we don't want no. So she left without saying bye to anybody, and I was like, girl, yeah, just go. You know that this is not going to be good, so you just decide to remove yourself out of the situation. I'm proud of her for that. Giselle is still mad at it. You see her acting oblivious, not knowing if Candiace is good or not, and not even trying to know, because she did what she came to do. And during that time, we have been talking with Wendy, and they're like going back and forth about the situationship with Mia. Robyn is saying that she doesn't like the way Wendy came at them during the spring fling party, and they're going back and forth. And the part of me was not really understanding, because I didn't see Wendy do or say anything against Robyn and Giselle. So I'm not really sure where Robyn got that, but they didn't show that. At some point, Giselle decided to take Maya aside and, apologize to Maya. And I was shocked, because Giselle doesn't necessarily apologize to people like that. I personally think that she only apologized to Maya because she wants to have people on her side. Giselle already decided that this season she's going to be beefing with Candiace, and we know that Giselle is still unhappy with Wendy. So that might also be something on the lookout. Giselle is not good with Wendy. During this time, Robyn and they still, go back and forth and everything. And I mean, Robyn really gets mad and everything, and she starts standing up, but Wendy is gathering her together. Wendy is like, yeah, I didn't say that. You're a liar. You said she was a liar. You need to stand on 10 toes on this and everything. And Robyn is getting aggravated, and she's standing up, and I'm like, Robyn, what you gonna do to my Nigerian sister? She's gonna slap that ass. You better chill. And Wendy, with the authoritative eyes, is like, you better sit down. And guess what that girl does? She sit down. Good for you, Robyn. You didn't want that smackdown. You did not want that. Part of me, I was with my Nigerian sister on this. I was like, you go, Wendy, because as far as we're concerned, we didn't really see Wendy kind of like insulting Mia or anything, or darling Mia, at least not in front of the camera. I was like, yeah, she's right, I'm with my girl. Then during that time, Mia, she wants to be friends with the mean girl. That's just what it is. Even though Karen is the one that brought her up in the group, she been wanting to be friends with Giselle and them. So she accepted her apology, they argue that they come back. And when they come back, being kind of like, bring back the situation and ask her more questions about her cancer and everything, and she's giving them explanations saying that it's not cancer, but she does have something going on, and she's going to get it removed at some point and everything. And then Robyn tell her that she wants to get closer to her, said that they both have boys around the same age that play basketball, so they should have like a date with their kids. And she proceeds to invite everybody else's kids but Miss Wendy. And they notice it. They're like, you're not inviting Wendy. And she's like, no, I'm not inviting Wendy. And I'm like, damn, is it that serious? The situation between Wendy and Robyn, like, why such animosity? I am very shocked, but maybe there's been things happening in the background that we don't know about. And that's why Robyn is pissed at Wendy. I don't know. But Wendy is like, putting the kids into it, I don't really like it and everything. And a part of me is like, well, y'all are not family. You know what I mean? Y'all are not family. Y'all are acquaintances. Y'all are co-worker. If she don't want to invite your kids, she don't want to invite your kids. Just take it and move on. Wendy also let Ashley knows that she's been meeting with Peter Thomas and that they're thinking about doing a Nigerian lounge together. He likes the idea that she's thinking about doing 20% and everything. Charisse is saying that it would be a lot of work if she does that, and she agrees. But anyway, the idea is still in the air. Then when everybody leaves, we hear,
Hey, baby.
So how are you with Mia?
I'm okay. I probably, outside of me and Karen, I'm probably the only one that's trying to give her a chance. Yeah. But she's lying, so who cares? We all know she's lying. You called her a liar. I never have called her.
Them producers are sneaky. Oh, they sneaky. Honestly, they shouldn't have brought that out. They should not have brought this shit out. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they were taping for the show. The producers are not part of the show. Whatever they're saying to the producer shouldn't be part of it. What do y'all think? I felt like they were really sneaky. And I'm like, damn, my good sister Wendy got caught. But you know what? I'm not mad at her. All those ladies are hypocrite. Now you're trying to make Wendy look like she's like super hypocrite when they're all hypocrite like that. And the poor girl noticed that her mic was still on, but the deed was already done. And here we are watching it on TV. I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for Wendy. I felt like that shouldn't have been showed. I'm pretty sure there's been a lot of conversation going on with producer that was never taped. So why Wendy? I feel bad for her, but it is what it is. She was on the mic and now they're showing it. Now you're gonna have to deal with it at the reunion, Wendy. Next, we see Candiace, and she is doing things for IVF. She's taking her medication, talking to a nurse. Good luck to Candiace on that. IVF is not easy. It's a very long process. And I wish her the very best of luck. We know that she is a little bit stressed with the situation with Giselle and everything, but she gotta do what she gotta do. So I wish her the best of luck. Next, we see La Grande Dame going on a date with her husband and everything. And they're about to get their nails done. I'm not going to lie. The discussion that they had was weird as hell. Talking about Grande Dame is able to have high candy, and then her husband's talking about as long as they're only candies, and I'm like, it seems like La Grande Dame wants to try something new, maybe something different. Maybe her husband he doesn't have the vitality that he had when he was a little bit younger, and she needs someone to rock her, you know what I mean? They talk about her boobs and everything. Like Grande Dame is just taking care of herself. She's a lady, middle-aged, maybe a little bit more than middle-aged lady, trying to take care of herself, maintaining herself, looking good. I admire her. I hope to look half as good as she does. She looks great. And I just thought the conversation with her husband was weird as hell. What y'all think? Next, we see Miss Robyn and her husband Juan, and they're talking about the prenup. She's telling him that she want to get a prenup, and he's like, what? At first he was shocked, but then he's like, I make more money than you, and like she's like, is it what he said? No, I don't think he said that. Men's are men's. Most men don't want their women to make more money than they are. Listen, Robyn and her husband, they've been going through a lot. Their relationship is definitely non-conventional. How many couples do you know that got a divorce, still stayed living together, and then got engaged again? Got millions, then got broke, then got millions again. Listen, I'm at a point where I don't even really want to talk about Robyn and her husband because what they have going on is non-conventional. Their story is different, and it seems like those two are stuck together. Whatever they've been doing, it has been working. If they decide to get a prenup, good for them. If they don't, okay. Husband doesn't give me the vibe of really wanting one, but because he was in front of the camera, he was taking it as cool as he could. I don't think he's for it. But a part of me is like, if she signed one when you were rich and she was the one that didn't have that much, why wouldn't you do the same for her? That's just my opinion. Let me all know what you think. Next, we see Miss Wendy. She is going to the doctor Wendy is losing her hair, and the doctor is saying that it's probably because of stress. She has beautiful hair, very nice texture, but obviously in the middle, it looks a little bit like it's dinging out. She said that it started when she was pregnant, when she had a baby, and then things got worse because of stress. So the doctor is giving her advices, and the doctor is saying that she has some medicine that she can give her, but that may make her grow some facial hair. And I'm like, girl, some of us have facial hair. Do what you gotta do, Wendy. I'll take the shit. What would you do? Next, we see Candiace with her husband. They're going out to eat on a little date, and she's sad. The IVF has not been, going on the way she was expecting it to be. At some point, she mentioned freezing her eggs. And I remember on episode 1, she said that she wanted to freeze embryo. So I'm like, are you freezing eggs or are you freezing embryo? Are you freezing eggs or are you freezing embryo? I don't know. But she said that she hasn't really been responding to the medication like she should have been. So it's really hard on her. And I mean, all I can say to Candiace is you have to keep your faith up. Do not be discouraged. I'm sure that in God's timing, everything is going to happen. She says that the situation with Giselle has definitely made things more difficult. And I'm like, I can imagine those ladies on reality TV, they be stressed out. So I can imagine that did not help her case. Her husband is being helpful and encouraging. And then they talk about the situation with Giselle. And he's saying his piece. He says that he has always saw Giselle as a sister, and that is very surprised that she said what she said, especially that she has been talking about his penis a lot. And then we see clips of Giselle effectively talking about his penis, which honestly to me is already a no-no. I would not feel comfortable with my girlfriend talking about my husband's dicks like that. I'll slap the shit out of you. Don't play with me. Like, I'm not gonna joke. But yeah, so they're talking about it and everything, and he's, explaining the situation. And Giselle, and also we saw how Giselle explained that situation. I think it was to Karen. And I mean, what they're saying is the same thing. What I don't understand is why we're talking about it. When Giselle went and visited Karen, they talk about it, and Karen said that she's had an uncomfortable moment with someone's husband in the cast, but she doesn't want to say the name of who that was. And she said that she felt very uncomfortable. She also acknowledged that if Giselle was uncomfortable, Candiace's husband owe her an apology. The thing is that how is he going to give you an apology if he's not even aware that made you uncomfortable? We see a clip of whenever Giselle has been saying Chris, and he wasn't even looking for her. He wasn't even checking for her like that. They said hi, bye. She actually was the one that was trying to talk to him a little bit more, and he was the one that was short. So I don't really understand what the deal is, but like Random is being a good friend to Giselle, but I think that she sees right through what Giselle is trying to do. We also see Robyn meeting with Mia. They talk about the cancer scare again, and I'm like, I wouldn't even give that much information if I was Mia, because whatever you're saying, girl, if you're lying, you want to make sure you remember all of that, because now you're on camera. Whatever you're going to say that's going to go against what you said prior to that is going to be taken into consideration. Those people already think you're lying. So personally, if I was you, I would have said, I don't want to talk about it no more. But she's giving details to Robyn and telling her how she has basically something in the eyes and everything, and that she's going to get it removed. And Robyn explained to her that she doesn't really understand why she brought it up on social media and everything. All I can say is that Mia, just watch her back. Then they talk about the situation with Giselle and everything. And yeah, we can see some cracks. We can see some cracks between Robyn and Giselle. I don't really know what game they're playing, but something is going on. Robyn hasn't been the exact ride or die friend to Giselle as she has been in the past. I feel like Robyn has been giving her own opinion a little bit more, and I wonder why. After that, we even see Robyn meeting with Candiace and Chris doesn't really know how to act, because he knows that Robyn and Giselle are freaking frags, the green-eyed bandit, as we love to call them. So yeah, Robyn is talking to Candiace and they're good. They talk about the situation. Robyn even agrees with Candiace. That does not look like the Robyn that we know. Is there really a cracks between the Green Eye Bandit, or are they doing this because of the show? I don't know. I just don't trust those two effers, yours. I just don't trust them. Like, Robyn has been under Giselle's house for so long that why is it that now she's going to show how she openly disagrees with Giselle? It's kind of weird. And Giselle were having a discussion and they were talking about the way Robyn talked about certain things that, you know, was like Giselle business. And Karen asked her if she was okay with it and she said no. And was asking a confessional if there's cracks between the Green Eye Bandits. And she said, yes, there's definitely cracks. Seems like there's a lot more going on in the background that we, the audience, are not aware of. But right now, I'm excited about them kind of like separating. I think that could explain why Giselle is being so nice to Mia. But at the same time, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Those two, they don't do a lot. They have businesses together. They have that podcast together. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But if that's the case, I cannot wait. But yeah, that's it, y'all. That episode was good. I mean, Real Housewives of Potomac keeps on giving. It's not disappointing. I'm having a good time reviewing it. And for those of you that are new here and it's your first time, welcome. And I invite you to. And for those of you that have been here with me, supporting me, leaving me comments, thank you all so much. I'm so appreciative. And I will see you soon. Bye.